ọgbọ̀n. Ìjọ tó bá kú ọmọ làbẹ̀lẹ̀. Bàbá lókè jẹ́ kọ́mọ rẹ̀ wọlé dé. Ohun tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Aṣọ tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Ohun tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Ẹ̀wù tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Tí n bá lọ́gùn ẹrú kí n yá wọ̀fà mẹ́fà. Tí n bá lọ́gùn ẹrú sẹ́ kí n yá wọ̀fà ọgbọ̀n. Ìjọ tí n bá kú ọmọ làbẹ̀lẹ̀. Bàbá lókè jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi wọlé dé mi. Nítorí ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ. Ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ. Nítorí ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ. Ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ. Ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ. Ọmọ láṣọ láyé. Ọmọ láṣọ.
Bàtà mi á dún gógó kan. Bàtà mi á dún gógó kan. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Bàtà wa á dún gógó kan. Tí n bá kàwé mi. Bàtà mi á dún gógó kan. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Tá a bá kàwé wa. Bàtà wa á dún gógó kan. Bàtà mi á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé o. Bàtà mi á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé o. Bàtà wa á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Tí n bá kàwé mi. Bàtà mi á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Tá a bá kàwé wa. Bàtà wa á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Bí sí kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Jẹ́gun kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Ngozi kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Amadu kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan. Tó o bá kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á wọṣẹ́ rere nílé. Nsuyi kàwé rẹ̀. Bàtà rẹ̀ á dún gógó kan.
939 is the dial.
Happy Children's Day.
Káàbọ̀ padà. Welcome back, kids. Are you ready to, have us live this morning? Like I said earlier, it's going to be a special day. Of course, it's a special day, and I have a special guest, and I have special kids in the studio that will be with us this morning. But, before I introduce my guest for today, I was actually, going round schools over the week, and I met this beautiful set of kids who answered lots of questions for me. Imagine the theme for this year is revolving around investing in children, the children's future. I'm going to read it out in full. But imagine if your parents hadn't invested in your education. Imagine if your parents hadn't, been so intentional about sending you to school. She's a mother. She'll talk to us very soon. But I asked the kids a very simple question. What would they like to become in future? Since it's Children's Day, how would you like to, be addressed in future? And for Children's Day, where would you like to go to if you had a chance to go anywhere at this moment? I decided to take this from Fortress Private School. They did this very beautiful work, and it was a very, very wonderful time with them.
My name is Dawu Muminat
I am 7 years old. The name of my school is Fortress Private School. I want to be a lawyer in the future because I will judge people. I would just like to be a lawyer in the future. To me, officer. Because I just like there because I will swim, I will do everything like that and I will enjoy my day. Happy Children's Day, everybody. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
My name is Ebube Chukwu Sankwe. I'm 9 years old. I'm in Primary 4B. I want to become a nurse because I love to save lives. I want to go to Canada because I want to visit my auntie in Canada. So I just want to say that wherever you are, I just want to say thank you to my aunt.
My name is Adode Success. I'm 9 years old. I'm in Basic 4A. I would like to become a lawyer so that I can fight justice for the country, USA, so that I can make money.
My name is Adektere Botaniade. I'm in Primary 4A. I'm 9 years old. I would like to become a doctor in future because I want to save people's lives. I will go to America so I will visit my friends. I want to tell them that I miss them.
My name is Titile Idasu. I'm 9 years old. The name of my school is Fortress Private School. I am in Primary 4B. I want to become a doctor because I want to save people's lives. I like to go to Abuja because my uncle is there. I'll tell him that I miss him.
My name is Victor, 7, Primary 3, Fortress Private School, engineer. Because I want to be building house, African.
My name is Osoke Adonela. I'm in Primary 5. I attend Fortress Private School. I want to become a doctor in future to save people's lives, and I want to go to UK. To my aunts in UK and my big mommy and big dad.
My name is Odetola Bewaji and I'm in Basic 5. I want to become a lecturer in future because I love to teach Canada. My uncle, my aunts and my cousins.
My name is Kenneth Mora. I'm from Basic 5. I want to become a teacher because teaching students is what I like to do. Canada because I enjoy being in a good place where we have friendly people over there. My big mom and my cousins.
My name is Ajaya. I'm in the Basic 5. I attend Fortress Private School. A scientist. Because a scientist does science and I love mixing chemicals together. France. Because it's such a lovely place and they speak French.
My name is Nisia Mori, a medical doctor, because I want to save humanity. I want to go to England because it's such a nice place. I'll give my mom.
My name is Eliaza Koka. I am in Primary 5. I want to become a lawyer in the future. America, because it's such a nice country. My big mommy and my cousin.
Happy Children's Day for Fortress Private School.
First let me say to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss you. You know say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart today's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it a beat like do. Cause now you I choose, so I am fair, me I am fair. I sing for you, wanna be like do. Baby now you I go pick up, I am fair, me I am fair.
You're listening to Smart Brain.
Saleko is the jungle. Everyone does what they must to survive. Gangs of Lagos don land for Prime Video and na the #1 film, so make una go watch am. E get better stars like Toby Bakri, Adesua Tomi Wellington, Chike, Iyabo Ojo and more. Plus the gay action wey dem do for the film. Chai! Na for only Prime Video you fit watch Gangs of Lagos, and dem go first give you 7 days free trial. Terms and conditions dey o. Oya, japa to Prime Video.
For this Naija wey we dey so, say you no hold cash no mean say wahala dey o. You wan send money to Male for Villa, just use Momo. You wan buy recharge card or data plus jollificate 15% bonus when you recharge, just use Momo. You wan pay for market wey you buy, just use Momo. You fit use Momo run plenty things without cash. As long as you get Momo account, no cash, no wahala. And e dey easy to open o. Just dial *671# to open Momo account o. Set your PIN, transfer money from your bank account or inside your Momo account to fiam, make you fit dey pay for anything, send and receive money sharp because life dey simple with Momo. You go jollificate 15% bonus anytime you recharge with Momo.
Mommy!
Yes, daughter?
Why is it that almost everyone in my school comes with small candies and biscuits? I just want to know.
Yes, darling. It's because Sumal food is amazing and simply the best.
Yes, mommy. Even the Sumal wafers and the chewing gum that you've always given to us are extremely delicious and captivating.
Hello, everyone. Here's your bread. Of course, it's yellow bread.
Wow! Thanks, my dear. We always enjoy Jolly bread. For your biscuits, wafers, candies, chewing gum, and bread.
Sumal Foods, love at first bite.
Sumal Foods, love at first bite.
If you are born in May, stand up, stand up.
It's that time of the year again to celebrate our wonderful children. And in this month of May, we've got something special for our kids. From the stables of Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan and Paris Bakery, we present the May Birthday Experience. This event is specially designed for all kids born in the month of May, happening live at Paris Bakery Space, Iyano Adeoyo, Ring Road, Ibadan. Time is 2 p.m. Please note, this event is strictly by invitation. For more inquiries, please call 0817 425 0785 or 0706 450 3078. It's never a dull moment with the kids. Let's hang out and celebrate.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
Kids, thank you very much for staying tuned to the station at Solutions 93.9 FM. And yes, I said that we have, kids in the studio this morning. Everybody, I want to hear your voice. Good morning to you. Good morning. Wow, this is beautiful. I love the echo. Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, I just wanted to say Happy Children's Day to every kid listening to you right now. 1, 2, ready, go. Happy Children's Day. All right, thank you very much. I'll come back to you very soon because we have, to talk about something. Now, I have a guest in the studio this morning, and I am privileged to have her. Last year, it was, Solutions FM inviting or sponsoring kids to be, to enjoy Children's Day. And I have Teens Matter here collaborating with us this morning to, give us lovely things, to talk to us about a lot of things. And really, we'll be having phone calls as well. And I have a mother in the studio here. She called me over the week, and I had to have this beautiful conversation with her. And when I saw her this morning for the very first time, I was super excited to meet her. Her name is Mrs. Eniola Latifat Muturayo. And she's a lecturer at the Federal College of Education, Iwo, Osun State. We're still going to talk about this because how did you come to be in Ibadan today? She is a counseling psychologist and a member of the Counseling Association of Nigeria. She's a volunteer radio presenter at a notable radio station, and she is an advocate of women and youth development and an ambassador of the Supreme Human Rights and Motherhood and Children's Rights. She is also the founder, which is why we're here today, of the Teen Matter Foundation and author of a book, And the Grass Thrived. She is married and blessed with children. The book is right here beside me. She just showed me the book right now. We are going to talk about your career. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, and nice meeting you. I've been with you, and I say a big good morning to the children. Happy Children's Day.
Can you hear? She's talking to you.
Happy Children's Day, children.
Thank you, Mom.
All right. Okay, mom, let's talk about your journey. I see you have achieved a lot, right? As a mother, as the founder of the foundation. We'll talk about the foundation very soon. And, you have a lot of things going on with you as well. How do you manage all of this, being a mother and all?
Thank you, Favor. And I must firstly appreciate God and appreciate my parents and people around me, because a tree can never make a forest. So when you are doing something, you can't be only you. You have to glorify and say big thank you to some people, especially our curator, the people around you. Then, to make it short, because of what we want to discuss, the children, they are eager to hear
so many things.
I'll tell you that challenges in life that I've witnessed, that's what has been the great opportunity that I have. That's why I could do so many things. Because I know there is nobody in this world without his or her own potential. It's just the way to showcase it, how to make it materialize, and I give glory to God. The journey is rough, and if we start saying it, I don't think you will do another thing apart from that. So let me just put it down.
Okay. So what inspired you to start Teen Matter Foundation?
I don't know why Favor want to put our finger into it.
I really need to know so that everybody can understand what we are doing today, because very soon I'll introduce what we are doing on the show. She's actually here to teach us on some skills for the development of our kids, and we're going to talk about that. But I really want to know what really inspired you to bring out this foundation, this initiative for young minds out there.
Okay. For the sake of the children and for the sake of our listener, what inspired me is my childhood experience and where I was coming from. I came from a very big family and they showed me love, but there's sometimes that things will happen. I said it that challenges will just come unexpectedly, and it's part of life. And when that is coming, it's inevitable. You can't change it. It's realistic. And when you have things that is realistic, it's not a problem. You just need to find a solution to it. Then I could see the challenges that I had when I was small. So I've been nursing the feeling that, wow, for me to have this feeling and to survive is not easy. I must help other children, young people, to do something meaningful. Even if they are facing challenges, I must able to share my own experience with them so that they can come out with something good in life.
And now that is why we have this beautiful time with us today. So the theme of this year's Children's Day is investing in our future, which means investing in our children. And she's here to invest in our children this morning with skills acquisition, right?
Yeah.
And I remember we had this conversation about we having a bilingual kind of conversation for the sake of people that wouldn't really understand English, which of course you're going to do in the course of the program. But we are going to be teaching us some skills that really matter. It's not about going to school alone. There are some things that you need to have as a child that you need to, have as an extra work. So, ma'am, what is actually skill acquisition and what are we learning on the show this morning?
Thank you. When we're talking about skill, you can have skill anywhere. But the skill we're going to talk about is the skill that is practical and the skill that is personal. When you go to school skill is for you to go and learn formal education. But the skill we'll be talking today is skill that will make you to do with your daily activities. The skill that will make you to realize that there is something good in you. Even if people have not been seeing you, it will give you the inspiration that you have talent, you have the ability, the potential is there. It's just that you have to start somewhere. So what are the skills that I'll be talking about? Now, you must have good thinking skill. It is when you have good thinking skill that you will make good decisions for yourself. Many of our children, because they can't think critically, they are not being taught, and what they believe is all about going to school and pass the exam. What of if you cannot? There should be another way out. Then second one is the social skill. Many people don't have good interpersonal relationship. Now we just met up for the first time, we'll be spoken on phone, and we're gelling. That is what we're talking about. Nobody will teach you that in school, and that is not even included in our school, in the school curriculum. Then the third one is the emotional skill. This life, you can't live this life without having challenges. It is when you're having challenges that will make you to succeed in life. If you don't have anything disturbing you, giving you worry, you won't know what's next. So that's the area that I want us to look into, then we move further from there. From
the beginning of the skill and everything.
Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kọ́ lénìí àbí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ lénìí ni àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tíyàn máa ní láti gbé ayé ìgbé ayé èèyàn tí ó fi nítumọ̀. Ara ẹ̀ ni pé a gbọ́dọ̀ lè jẹ́ ẹni tí ó lè ronú. Ìrònú tí ò ní ṣe àwọn tó wà láyìíká wa àti agbègbè wa ní jàǹbá. A sì tún gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tí ó ní ìbáṣepọ̀ tó dáa pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn. Ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ìtajọ jẹ́gbẹ́, ìbáṣepọ̀ nínú ibi tá ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀gá wa. A sì tún gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tí ó máa mọ̀ pé tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni, kò gbọ́dọ̀ má sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Kì í ṣe pé kí nǹkan wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ká wá wò pé òpin ayé ti dé, ká wá máa ohun tí ò yẹ nǹkan tó lè ba ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa jẹ́ àbí tí ó tiẹ̀ wá dá wàhálà lẹ̀ tí ò ní tún ṣe mọ́. Ó lè ṣe máa rí lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí nǹkan bá ṣàwọn èèyàn, àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin àtọmọdé àtàgbàlagbà, tí nǹkan bá ṣe wọ́n ẹgbẹ́ lómi ò pokùnso. Kò mú solution wá. Ẹgbẹ́ lómi pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ìwọ àtọkọ àbí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ torí pé mi ò lówó lọ́mọ ṣe, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Àǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ lénìí.
Àdúpẹ́ ọ̀nà àbáyọ náà la wà yìí, ìkànnì ọ̀nà àbáyọ náà la wà yìí, Solutions 93.9 FM. Yes, the Solutions 939 FM. So we're going to switch back to Yoruba now, and I believe your foundation has this various skills that you've taught people underneath you over the past few years. So can we have that? I saw some beautiful bags outside.
Okay, before we ẹni ní Yorùbá ká tó lọ síbi àwọn èèyàn ṣe mọ̀ kí mo ti sọ mo ní ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀. mo kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tá à ń sọ mo ní kíyàn lè ronú dáadáa ara bí tá a ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí foundation wa ni sex education. Sex education. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn òbí ni ò kí ń fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sex education.
That reminds me, last week I deliberately went through the phases of puberty for kids. And I promised them that I was going to have, a psychologist that was going to, put them through on the various changes, especially when it comes to emotional support, especially for parents. We'll go into that. Now, you said you talk about sex education for your kids, for people underneath you. And I realized that Nigerian parents would not want to talk about that. Kilode, why?
There is controversial issue when it comes to sex education. And another thing is the content and who to discuss it. Àwọn ìṣòro tó wà nínú sex education ò nìyẹn. Nítorí pé and even many parents, they are not even knowledgeable about sex education. Then if you want to talk about sex education, there's some things you have to firstly consider. You have to consider the age of the kid you want to talk to. You have to know their gender, then know their need. Then you consider your culture as well before you talk about sex education. Kí nǹkan wọn ra sọ ní díẹ̀, kò sí nǹkan kan tó léwu àbí tó jẹ́ bàjẹ́ láti má sọ sex education fáwọn ọmọ. Nítorí pé táwa ò bá sọ wọ́n rí káàkiri, a ní láti ṣàlàyé fún wọn. A sì nígbà tí wọ́n máa ń sọ fún wa pé tó bá jókòó tọkùnrin, tó bá fọwọ́ kàn ó ti lóyún.
Ara puberty náà.
Ara puberty náà. So a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ̀ pé tíyàn bá ti ń dàgbà, àwọn nǹkan tíyàn náà tó àwọn nǹkan tó wà nínú ara wa náà máa dàgbà. That's why we have what we call primary and secondary sex characteristics. Àwọn kan tó jẹ́ pé they are working with our reproductive organ, and there are some tó jẹ́ pé they are physical development. So tó mọ́ bá ti ní gbogbo yẹn á ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé bóyá ọmọkùnrin tó ti ga tó àwọn òbí á sọ fún pé bó ṣe ga tó yìí ọgbọ́n dúdọ̀ mọ́ wà fún ẹ. Òun náà ti rí àti wò pọ́n tí gòun dúdọ̀ mọ́ ṣe ń tágbàlagbà ṣe bó tẹ̀ ṣe ń ga sí ó ní nǹkan ọmọkùnrin tiẹ̀ náà tó náà nínà òun náà máa ṣiṣẹ́ ó tí tó lè lo ó kàn ń ṣe ni nítorí pé kíni nígbà tá a wà ń kékeré ó kọ́kọ́ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àkóhùn ó kàn jẹ́ kó o mọ̀ tó bá tásìkò tí wúlò ẹ̀ lédè a máa sọ fún ẹ tó bá jóbìnrin náà a máa sọ ìlú tó wà ń bẹ̀ náà fún ọ pé bóyá o ti ń ṣe nǹkan oṣù ẹ tó ń ṣe ó ń sọ fún ẹ pé ìwọ náà ti ń dàgbà ó ti dobìnrin ìwọ náà lè bímọ ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí ṣó ti ní àǹfààní láti lọ lé ọkọ owó tán fẹ́ fi tọ́jú ọmọ tó bá lọ́kọ ṣó ti ṣe tán ṣọ́kọ tó fẹ́ náà ṣó náà ti ṣe tán à sọ fún àwa tún jẹ́ kó mọ̀ yìí pé development yẹn kò tí ì mature tó láti gbóyún tá bá ti sọ yẹn fún wọn àti sọ sex education àti sọ fún wọn nìyẹn ìyẹn ló ṣe jẹ́ pé yẹn la kọ́kọ́ mú ní lọ́kùnkúndùn ká tó wá bọ́ sí the skills acquisition nítorí pé àwọn ọmọ torí pé ọwọ́ wọn dilẹ̀ òníwọ̀n mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe yàtọ̀ sí pé wọ́n lọ síléèwé and there is a proverb that says that and haidu is a devil's daughter. Yeah. So now if they have something meaningful doing that interests them, all that mind, because we are sexual human beings and they too will have sexual urge. So what can they do to occupy that vacuum? Tí yẹn bá ti wà á gbé yẹn kúrò nínú ìròrí wọn so wọn á ronú nǹkan mi tó bá tẹ̀ tí ń rí nǹkan ṣe wọn ní máa sọ pé bóyá wọ́n mu gbó àbí wọ́n mu sìgá àbí wọ́n kẹ́gbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́ òní mo ṣe ní pé skill àdúdọ̀ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ bó ṣe lè ronú lọ́nà tí ìgbésí ayé wọn á fi dá.
Mommy.
Yes sir.
Mommy,
yes ma.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that down dear. We need to go on a very short music break. I want you to relax. And I want you to dance. You know the song, right?
Okay.
Mommy, mommy,
Are you so sure that I can dance?
We will dance. Mommy, Madele. Children, please can you stand up for us a bit so that we can dance with the mommy?
Mommy, mommy,
Okay, let. Okay, let me go back to the kids right on the other side of the studio. You just heard that song from Mommy Oh from Buga, yes? And he, talked about the importance of our mothers to us. A few weeks ago, we celebrated Mother's Day. Can any of you tell me the importance of your mom to you? I want somebody to talk. Who can do it? Fast. Somebody, okay, I see somebody raising a hand. Oh yeah, stand up and tell me, what is the importance of your mom? Do you love your mom so much? You're all quiet. Do you love your moms? Yes. So what's the importance of your mother to you in your life? What do you like about your mom? Okay, what's your name? Go to the microphone. Tell me what your name is. Your name is Precious Omoyegu. So what do you like about your mom? You love her quickly, right? What does she do for you? I cannot hear you. She cooks for you. She cooks. You love her cooking. Wow, your mom must be very special. What about your father, your dad? I want a boy to tell me, what is the importance of your dad? No, Precious, sit down. Somebody else, your dad. The big boys in the studio. I will come there. Oh. Okay, somebody here, you can come to the microphone. Thank you very much. Give him a round of applause. Please clap for him. They are coming to the microphone, yes. And the both of you can do it together. Come. What's the importance of your father to you? Do you love your dad?
Yes.
Okay, you love your dad so much.
Our dad is the breadwinner of the family, so he takes care of my brother and my mom.
I know, because a guy is the breadwinner. I know, that's why you say it's the breadwinner. What's your name? I didn't get your name.
My name is Idowesha Daniel.
What school?
Mount Zion Comprehensive High School.
Mount Zion Comprehensive High School. Thank you very much. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Ajayi Malik.
Oh, Ajayi Malik. What's the name of your school?
Mount Zion Comprehensive High School.
Mount Zion Comprehensive High School. Let's tell me, what's so important about your mom and your dad?
I love my mom because she's so special to me. She guides my every step. Mm-hmm. Whenever I need an advice, mm-hmm. she gives me some advice, so it makes me feel happy.
What about your dad?
My dad.
I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much. Please have your seat. Give yourself a round of applause there. Woo! All right, we are back to Mrs. Eniola this morning. And she actually has this special things for us. And when I saw them, I was like, wow, this is very beautiful. And this is where we are going to this morning. Skill acquisition.
Thank you. Thank you. Ẹ ti bèrè oríṣiríṣi nǹkan. Mo nígbà míì àwọn tíyàn bá dojúkọ ó máa ń jẹ́ kéèyàn náà.
Kí lẹ́yìn wá dojúkọ?
Gbígbà àwọn àdojúkọ mi náà ni olómú bèbélé wa. Don't be surprised. I'm a designer. I can sew. I can bake cake. I do decorations.
Mommy, you're she muscle.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká dá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe. Because torí program yìí, Smart Brain Children. Because I'm going to talk about the smart brain children as well.
Mommy, it's about my break one down. What's about break smart brains down?
So, okay, now. Èèyàn èèyàn ní láti kọ́ nǹkan tó pọ̀ nítorí pé orí ló mọ ibi tẹ́sẹ̀ ń rè lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà a máa ń wò pé ká kàwé kọ́mọ ṣiṣẹ́ ìjọba ǹjẹ́ gbogbo wa ló máa ríṣẹ́ ìjọba ṣe mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí mò ń sọ wọn ní a gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ a gbọ́dọ̀ lè ronú a sì gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ bá ṣe máa bá àwọn èèyàn ṣe a sì gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí ó máa fún wa ní dùnnú tí ó máa jẹ́ kọ́kàn wa kó balẹ̀ so ìtorí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe wò pé òun ni mo pè ní emotional skills tí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan now nígbà tí èèyàn bá ń dojú kọ nǹkan kájẹ́pọ̀ ti lọ iléèwé ó ti parí ó wá ríṣẹ́ ṣe tó kù ní kó jókòó èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní ọgbọ́n àtinúdá ara ọgbọ́n àtinúdá òun la fi ṣe lè tá bá fẹ́ ṣe báàgì yìí lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan òní
eléyìí ní bíìdì lára o
eléyìí iṣẹ́ bíìdì lélẹ̀
kí lélẹ̀ iṣẹ́ wo lélẹ̀
embroidery lélẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń pè lé
embroidery
mi kì í ṣe printer o
ọwọ́ lẹ fi ṣe
mo kàn ń wò
ọwọ́ lẹ fi ṣe lè
ọwọ́ kan la fi ṣe lé
iṣẹ́ tailoring lélẹ̀
iṣẹ́ tailoring lélẹ̀ àrùn eléyìí
art and craft lélẹ̀
art and craft lélẹ̀ eléyìí ara ẹ̀ náà níṣẹ́ ti rí àwọn aṣọ òun lélẹ̀ tá a fi ṣe báàgì tọmọ lè dé dúró àmọ́ bóyá àǹtí wa náà àwọn náà lè dé.
Please come, that's why I asked you to sit down here beside me. See, this is knitting. She looks very pretty in this. Did you make this yourself?
No, my sister did it for me.
Your sister did, but I was told you made this?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see the back. Ṣẹ́tìrì.
Kọ̀sẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Ẹ tún ṣe kọ́sẹ̀.
Nítorí nǹkan tá a ṣe dúdọ̀ máa kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ni pé ọwọ́ ìdí rẹ̀ ti pọ̀. Àti gbogbo ìwà táwọn ọmọ ń wù láwùjọ. Kì í ṣe pé ó wọ ọmọ mi láti máa wùwàkiwà ṣùgbọ́n kò mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Nígbà táwa kéré tẹ bá délé bó pọnmi àwọn iṣẹ́ pọnmi gbálẹ̀ di house chores tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe house chores tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe ara iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n dúdọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn kọ́ ni
skill tààtọ̀. ìyẹn ti di big job fáwọn ọmọ.
Kò kí ń ṣe big job o iṣẹ́ tó yẹ kíyàn dúdọ̀ ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ ilé tó máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n gan mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run dáhùn oríire mẹ́ ẹni tó ṣe ilé ọmọ tó ya ilé fún wa kò gbowó torí pé òun náà rí pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ni nínú ẹ̀ bá wa náà fún ní nǹkan òun náà ti gba nǹkan nìyẹn ọmọ tó ṣe báàgì yìí inú títí ẹ̀ náà dùn pé nǹkan tí mo ṣe orí àwú àti lè ṣe nǹkan mi àwọn náà ta akọ́ṣẹ́ télọ̀ tí ò bá sí yẹn tá a bá fẹ́ gbé fún mi.
iṣẹ́ tailoring lélẹ̀ bí mo ṣe rí iṣẹ́ tailoring náà lélẹ̀.
iṣẹ́ tailoring náà lélẹ̀ òun náà wò pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe beadwork lélẹ̀ so eléyìí ò tí pọ̀ jù táwọn ọmọ bá ra báàgì eléyìí monogram náà máa ń pè ìmí tún wà tá a lè ṣe tí wọn bá ti ń ṣe yẹn máa kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ oríṣiríṣi wọn ní kan borderless wà ìkan match wà èyí tí a bá fẹ́ ṣe ó dàbí yẹn ní orúkọ foundation wa àwa mọ̀ bóyá yẹn mú bóyá òkè mọ̀mọ́ tó wà níbẹ̀ yẹn wá. so ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni pé ẹ má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa kọ́kàn jẹ́ pé wọn tán bá tiẹ̀ rí nǹkan ṣe ó ní àǹkárá la fi ṣe lé patches lásán lélẹ̀ tá a ṣe.
tó ń sọ dewé yìí.
tó ń sọ dewé yìí akànyọ pátá wọn náà lè máa wọn aṣọ tó wọn kájòkó children must be creative you must able to think or what can you do to make yourself happy instead tí wọn fi máa jókòó tó máa bọ́ sórí phone you can go on YouTube and check other things you can do akàntorí àwọn tó bá jẹ́ baby tó bá like cartoon characters òun la ṣe lè ó ti dín owó wa kù táwa náà bá dẹ̀ wọ́n lé tó bá jẹ́ pé kéèkì àbí chinchin làwọn òbí wa lè ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n ẹ̀yin náà ṣe fáwọn ọmọ yẹn ẹ̀bù wọ́n ṣe sóbò náà ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀bù ẹ fi àwọn amú yẹn náà ẹ fi flavour sí ẹ bú sómi ẹ fáwọn ọmọ
kan fi mí sí èmi
flavour ni mo sọ mi ò ní flavour
ẹni tó fi mí sí.
ó ló máa jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa ká lè pè wọ́n ní smart brain skills so ìyẹn ni mo wá fẹ́ ṣàlàyé nítorí àsìkò wa ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ní kí ni smart x ló bú pé àbí you must able to support yourself have the ability to support yourself and support others support yourself by making life easy for yourself torí gbogbo wa la ní support àwọn òbí náà ká support àwọn ọmọ wa a méjẹ ká máa fi àwọn ọmọ yẹn compare ara wọn yẹn tí ọmọ mi lè má mọ̀wé tó kan ṣùgbọ́n níbi tó náà ní ìwúlò tiẹ̀ sí smart náà ní èèbẹ̀ we must be appropriate in dealing with people. You must be polite. Punctuality is part of it. Ẹlòmíì ò mọ bó ṣe máa manage life ẹ̀ rárá. Sorry, appropriate ni mò ń sọ. we must have good communication. Tabamba when you're song, our skills, Tion Dudo Connie, and you must be time conscious. Tion Bawa time conscious, only furnish it. Tion Bawa time conscious, woman Mokbeni, he over reliable. Then, management. We must be able to manage our personal hygiene. Ọmọ mi ò lè dá nǹkan ṣe, kò lè dá tún ara ẹ̀ ṣe, inú ibi tó ń sùn sínú àwọn òbí ẹ̀ náà ló máa bá ṣe. Adẹ̀dúdọ̀ mọ bá ṣe máa manage wọn bá tá bá ní. We are not saying you should not go extra mile for your children, but nǹkan tá bára wa bá ká òní ká ṣe. A lot of parents now, they are facing the problem of their children's school fees. Competition náà fi ń ṣe. Kò sí ilé ìwé tọ́mọ ò lè lọ, ìtagbára wa bá ká òní kẹjẹ ká ṣe. Tá bá mọ̀ pa lè sanwó mílíọ̀nù ká san, tá bá dẹ̀ ṣe káwa náà ṣe nǹkan tágbára wa bá ká. Then the hard there is responsibility. A gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa kán wà responsible. Káwa náà lè sọ fún wọn pé ìwọ ni kó máa monitor iṣẹ́ tó wà nílé, ìwọ ni kó máa tún lè ṣe, because we don't assign activities for them. Wọ́n ti wò pé kọ́kàn lọ school, kọ́kàn dé, káwọn òbí wọn dé, kán gbé báàgì sílẹ̀ ká dáná fún wọn, ká gbé wọn sínú mọ́tò ká gbé wọn lọ. Ìjọba ẹ jẹ́ káwọn náà face challenges pé tí mi ò bá tiẹ̀ síbẹ̀, how can you make life easy for yourself? Then the T there is teamwork. Àwọn ọmọ mi ò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣàṣepọ̀. Àwọn ọmọ mi ò mọ̀ pé sometimes you make friends because you want to gain from that person. Now I'm coming to your studio. You're adding value to me. That is it. That's what they call teamwork. In abroad, it does not mean that you should be the one doing everything. There will be some area that you are perfectly okay there, that you can do perfectly than I do. So tabajoshe ìlọsíwájú máa wà. Tí ìyá bá ní àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá, àwọn ọmọ náà máa ní àjọṣepọ̀ tó dáa pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn. So we must work in hand. Tí bàbá bá rí pé ìyá wà nílé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ with responsibility, bàbá náà ṣe tiẹ̀ náà láti struggle, kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní ìwúlò ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ will learn from that my dad and mom, they work collectively. Into máa ń jẹ́ pé èèyàn ṣoríire tó máa ń ní pé ọmọ smart ó ní smart brain nìyẹn. So those are the skills Tadudo invite in life of our children. With this, they will be a good citizen. They will abide by the rules and regulations of their house and the society. Without, we will not have this problem of social vices that we are having around us.
Okay. I'm going to go to the people out there, the audience. Mommy just explained what smart means. And I'm going to be giving out something to whomever gets it this morning. 0912 22 22 939 and 0909 88 89 939. Remember, you want to tell me the full meaning of smart. What does smart mean? As explained by Mommy. 0909 88 89 939 and 0912 22 22 939. Mommy, I want to take over. She fẹ́ fún wa ni.
A máa fún yín ní àdé máa fún àwọn ọmọ. A máa fún àwọn ọmọ.
I need to dance. We need to dance. Like I need that ijó láàárọ̀ yìí. Thank you very much for staying tuned. The Still Solutions 93.9 FM. Check your time. It's 11:51 right here on the Remedy Radio Dial Solutions 93.9 FM. So parents, you can call in to ask any question. Kids, you can call in to ask any question. Is this how to make the bag that you want to ask Mommy? She can tell you. Do you have any question you want to ask Mommy? Do you have any question for Mommy here? Someone is raising their hand. Please, tell me the question. Go to the microphone, mention your name, and ask your question. I can see you. Hello? Hey, kids. Can you hear me? Do you have a question for mommy on what we are teaching today? If I were you, I would ask mommy how did she make this. Mommy, how did she make?
Iṣẹ́ nídùú àti iṣẹ́ abẹ́rẹ́ àtòkù náà ni ọgbọ́n àtinúdá ni. You just have to be creative. That's what I'm saying. Okay. You can just think of anything. Even what we are doing while the essence of bringing them here is not just for them to come and see. They can start learning. You learn anywhere. You learn through imitation, observation, what to say, and gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí kò sẹ́ni tó mú wá látọ̀run. Ó ní mo ṣe ní pé a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tó lè ronú. Tíyàn bá ti lè ronú tó bá wà pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn tó ní ronú tó dáa, ọkàn tiẹ̀ náà máa ro nǹkan tó dáa. Kò sí nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ tíyàn ò lè ṣe. Kíyàn kàn lè ronú kó náà gbé titi ẹ̀ náà síta ni.
Okay. All right, someone raising your hand there. Do you want to ask mommy any question? Okay, please come to the microphone. Mention your name. Anybody there? I thought someone was raising a hand. Okay, it's nobody. Okay, please someone come to the microphone. I want to ask you a question. Remember, you can still call in to ask mommy anything. We spoke about skill acquisition. We also talked to parents about emotional support for sex education.
Yeah.
Tobani Iberi Tefebi mommy, she's here to answer. And remember, today we're celebrating in collaboration with Teen Matters Foundation. Mrs. Eniola Latifat, did I get that right this time around?
Yes.
Is here with us this morning. Well, kids, I want you to quickly do this thing for me 5 times. No, I want someone else. Please come to the microphone. Yes, I see someone raising a hand there. Please come. Come to the microphone. Stand up. Let me hear you. Let me see you, please. Stand up. I can see you raising your hand. Come to the microphone. Hello? Okay. Yes. Stand up. Let me see. All right. So do this thing for me 5 times. Can you hear me? Sheep should sleep in a shed. Can you repeat it for me 5 times? Sheep should sleep in a shed. Continue. Okay. Another person want to try? Okay. I asked a lot of people, children out there, to do this for me since it's still Children's Day and we're celebrating. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Can you do that 5 times? Sheep should sleep in the shed.
Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep should 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 sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep should 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 sleep in the shed.
Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to stay in the shed.
Sheep to sleep in a shed. Sheep to sleep in a shed. Sheep to sleep in a shed. Sheep to sleep in a shed. Sheep to sleep in a shed.
Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed.
Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep to sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should. Can't say it fast. Sheep should sleep in the shed. 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 Sheep. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep. Sheep should sleep in the shed. 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 Sheep should sleep in the shed.
Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sleep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sleep should sleep in the shed. And sheep should sleep in the shed.
Sheep should sleep in a shed. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Sheep should sleep in a shed. And sheep should sleep in a shed.
Happy Children's Day, everybody.
Okay, sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. Sheep should sleep in the shed. You want to try it for me? Okay, let's do that.
Sheep should sleep in a shed. 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 Sheep should sleep in a shed.
Okay, at this point, I want to wish everybody Happy Children's Day. DJ Olex is here to sing for us and to play music for us that will make us so happy. Can you all stand up and let's dance for a while so we can wrap up the show? Everybody to your feet and let Olex take us away.
Everybody for you. I did your shake bello. But it's not one tell bello. You live like I get bello. Them say I take
We dance afterwards. Please have your seat. Well, mommy, please give out your contact information to anybody that wants to call you. I see that there are calls coming in and we can't take the call right this moment.
080 5319.
Oh fast.
080
yes
5319 5318.
080 5319 5318. Your name again one more time?
Mrs. Seniola Latifat.
Okay, special message to everybody out there so we can wrap up right this moment.
I implore every one of us to please take care of our children. Quality children is better than the quantity children.
All right, everybody, Happy Children's Day one more time.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma. Then let's say Happy Children's Day to everybody out there.
Happy
Children's Day. All right, bye-bye. My name is Favor Olorutola. See you guys next week, Saturday.
Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
This is News at Noon on Solutions 93.9 FM.
Good afternoon. My name is Divine Akuneme. First, the headline. Oyo police went against illegal firearm possession on May 29. Our special report focuses on rights of children. On the foreign scene, Iran accuses Ukraine president of trying to secure more Western arms. And in sports, Flying Eagles seek revenge against Brazil. Now the details from Favor Olorutola.
Thank you for staying tuned. And now the details of the bulletin. Oyo State Police Command has warned against the possession of unauthorized firearms and weapons during the second term inauguration of the state governor Seyi Makinde and his deputy Bayo Lawal on Monday, May 29. It further warned that defaulters risk heavy sanctions and prosecution, no matter how highly placed in society. In a statement by spokesperson Adewale Osifeso, the command said only accredited security agents would be allowed to carry weapons at Liberty Stadium, the venue of the inauguration, and its environs, while also assuring that adequate personnel have been detailed to protect the length and breadth of the state, including major roads, highways, airports, critical infrastructure and boundaries in and out of the state. Moving forward, Children's Day, which is celebrated in Nigeria on May 27 annually, is dedicated to celebrating and appreciating children as God's gifts. Solutions FM therefore examines the right of children in Nigeria in this special report.
Children are the heritage of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is his reward. They bring joy to homes after their delivery in no particular gender. In line with the constitution of countries across the globe, children deserve to be protected and provided basic amenities in life. An example is the Child Rights Act of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which includes right of special protection, rights to education, rights against child trafficking, to mention a few. Despite these laws guiding the right of children in the country, many a times these children are seen losing what should be their rights and freedom. A situation of our school children are poor facilities in public schools, almajiris, underage children on the street, hawking to survive, and child early marriage. Have we also forgotten the kidnapping of school children that has become rampant in the country? A case of the Chibok girls, which happened 9 years ago, when Boko Haram abducted 276 students from a girls' school in Chibok. 98 girls are still being held by Boko Haram, and a slew of abductions have taken place so far. This is according to the Amnesty International. Some members of the Bring Back Our Girls campaign group are still hopeful that the remaining girls in captivity will return home.
Bring back our girls! Bring back our girls! Bring back! Our girl number 113! Present! Our girl number 114! Present! 214! Present! 34! Present!
There is also a case of Leah Sharibu, a young 14-year-old Christian girl at the time. She has been in Boko Haram's captivity since she was kidnapped from school in Dapchi, Yobe State, on February 19, 2018 till date. She is now 19 years with the insurgents. With some of these cases, can we say the federal government and the society understand the Child Rights Act, and has the society been able to protect the right of children?
It's not up to, but as the country leads, I think we are trying. They are trying. So all we want from government is to put more effort on them. Sure, that's what I'm saying. At the same time, security is the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Anything government want to do for the children.
We don't have any security and no future for all our children. When you travel out, you will see them. They put along the road. They put security gadget. They put it. If anything happen, definitely the camera will just capture the person. But in Nigeria, no security. We don't have any future for our children. No job. Government should help us.
Since my youth, I know government protects children, and we're praying to God to help us for the next administration that is coming on. Let them look down and make everything work back again.
Some school kids also spoke to Solutions 93.9 FM's correspondent on what they want from the government as they celebrate the Children's Day.
Children are the leaders of tomorrow, and I say that the government are also trying. They are doing their best, what they can do for the children, and know their capacity. But there are still some aspects where the government are still supposed to do and improve more their strength on how they are protecting the students. I will try to advise the government to try and put more protective army outside, but they should try by putting like this local, this Amotek, like they should put them in the streets. If they cannot put them in school, at least they should be in corner or street.
What we're expecting from the government is that we want the government to release all the security in this Nigeria, like Amotekun and civil defense. We want them in our school. We want them in all public school. They should guide us. They should protect us from all those evil ones, from all those kidnappings and all those who created violence. They should protect us.
School teachers want better environments to be able to impart knowledge on the children.
The government has to review the policy of education. There are some aspects they need to review. They need to review it, especially the curriculum. There are some errors inside the curriculums. The present curriculums now does not reflect the culture and the nature of the society. So government has to do something on the curriculum and make sure that it has something to do with the present society. The aspect of the security is nothing to write home about. There is no security in most of these public schools. See, let me tell you something. I'm expecting the government to put in more effort by engaging all these non-actor security services. I think the government can put at least one or two each in public schools. And the fear of this civil defense, when the students see them, they will create that fear and they will be able to caution themselves.
In those days when I was in school, there is what we call fear of God compared to nowadays education activities. So the government should be able to allow the students to imbibe the culture of respect the elders, value for respect. Because Yoruba believe in culture. You see teenagers involved in courtism, they become hooligans, they become thugs because they don't have, we are running away from the culture. All these things, if we can try to revive the culture of the olden days back, it will generate the student to dress well.
Meanwhile, in commemoration of this year's Children's Day, Executive Director, Hope for Second Chance Foundation, HOSEC, Ibukunoluwa Oteshile, asked the federal government to give more support to children on the street and also provide perimeter fencing for schools.
As we commemorate the National Children's Day in Nigeria, first I celebrate every child. I'm also a child because I still have parents. But I call on all stakeholders. I call on the government to please give more attention to children on the street. I call on the Ministry of Education and SUBEB to please again do more to ensure that there's perimeter fencing for our schools, for our children. I also then call on the government again to ensure that we can have inclusive governance. Then I call on parents. Let's give attention to parenting.
The International Children's Day is celebrated every 27th of May, and the theme for this year is More Money for Primary Education.
We wish every Nigerian child a happy celebration. This is News at Noon from Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan. Coming up next is Foreign and Sports News. Stay tuned.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
This is News at Noon on Solutions 93.9 FM.
We sincerely appreciate you staying tuned. And now to the foreign scene. Tehran today has accused Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky of anti-Iranian propaganda in his call for Iran to halt the supply of drones to Russia, saying his comments were designed to attract more arms and financial aid from the West. Iran initially denied supplying drones to Russia, but later said it had provided a small number before the conflict began. Ukraine says the drones have played a major role in Russia's attacks on cities and infrastructure. And now to sports stories. Nigeria's Flying Eagles will face Brazil in the final group game with the top spot in the 2023 Under-20 World Cup game today. Head coach Ladan Bosa remained upbeat on his boys' chances against the South Americans in his media engagement before the game. Both teams will take to the field today with Brazil in need of all 3 points to go through and possibly top the group, and the Flying Eagles needing just a point to finish top of the pile. Before go, here's a summary of the main news.
Oyo Police has won against illegal firearm possession on May 29. All special reports focused on rights of children. On the foreign scene, Iran has accused Ukraine president of trying to secure more Western arms. And in sports, Flying Eagles will seek revenge against Brazil. And that's the news as edited by Priscilla Olowoyoto. Happy Children's Day. Thank you for listening. My name is Divine Akineme.
And my name is Favor Oloruntala. Happy Children's Day to everyone out there.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Solutions FM 93.9. Òkè Àdó nílùú Ìbàdàn láyé ń gbọ́. Filẹ̀ má gbé kúrò. Solutions FM àwa lọ́nà àbáyọ.
Èyí ni ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí.
Ẹ káàsán o, ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí ni ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yìí lórí ìkànnì Solutions 93.9 FM. Orúkọ tèmi ni Kasali Zainab. Ní báyìí ẹ gbọ́ kókó inú ìwé ìròyìn náà. Ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe ìkìlọ̀ lórí gbígbé ohun ìjà olóró kiri ní ọjọ́ 29 oṣù Èbìbí. Àkànṣe ìròyìn wa dá lórí ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọmọdé. Ní ilẹ̀ òkèèrè, Iran fi ẹ̀sùn kan ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Ukraine fún mímá gbìyànjú láti ra irinṣẹ́ ìjà láti ìkàn ìwọ̀ oòrùn. Nípa ti eré ìdárayá, ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Flying Eagles sọ wípé àwọn yóò gba ẹ̀san lọ́wọ́ Brazil lónìí. Ní báyìí, ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ lẹ́nu Adébáyọ̀ tí Àmíyù.
Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ka ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti ṣe kìlọ̀kìlọ̀ wípé àwọn èèyàn ní kán tẹ̀tì láti má gbohùn ìjó olóró kiri láòkó ògbà tí wọ́n bá ń búra eléyìí tó jẹ́ ti sáà kejì fún gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé àti amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ Báyọ̀ Lawal lọ́jọ́ 29 oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2023 tá a wà nínú rẹ̀ yìí tó bọ́ sí ọjọ́ ajé ọjọ́ Monday. Bákan náà ṣàlàyé sí ọwọ́ iwájú wípé ẹni tí ó bá láǹfààní àti olùfin ọ̀hún ẹni yóò dojúkọ àwọn òfin eléyìí tó jẹmọ́ ti ìjìyà èyí tí wọ́n sì ṣàlàyé wípé kò sí bẹ́ni ọ̀hún ti ṣe tó láwùjọ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ yóò dojúkọ àwọn ìjìyà tó tọ́ nínú àtẹ̀léde eléyìí tí agbẹnusọ fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ka ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Adéwálé Ọ̀sífẹ̀sọ fi léde ló ti wá ṣàlàyé wípé ẹkùn iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n ti fún àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò kan láṣẹ eléyìí tí wọ́n pé wọ́n láǹfààní àti gbé ìjó olóró wọ pápá àṣírí ti Liberty. Bákan náà ni wọ́n ṣàlàyé wípé àyíká àti àyídà ibi tí wọ́n ti ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ẹni kò ní sí wàhálà kankan àti tìbútòrò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún fi kàn wípé àwọn ojú ọ̀nà gbogbo àti àwọn ojú ọ̀nà mọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń ti pápákọ̀ òfurufú àti àwọn ibì kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ṣe kókó ṣe pàtàkì tó wọlé jáde ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ni àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò kún ní fọmọfọmọ. Àwọn ọmọdé jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run wa eléyìí tí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà náà sì kó sí apá òsì orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́dọọdún tó bá ti di ọjọ́ 27 oṣù karùn-ún ẹni wọ́n yà kalẹ̀ láti máa fi ṣe àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké láti lè bá bu ọlá tó ń ti yìí fún ẹ̀bùn àmútọ̀run wá látọ̀dọ̀ Elédùmarè. Ìkànnì Solutions 93.9 FM eléyìí tí ó láǹfààní láti bójú wo àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ kéékèèké lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà nínú àkànṣe ìròyìn wa fún tòní ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbọ̀ sí ọwọ́ iwájú.
Ọmọ ní ìní Olúwa, ọmọ bíbí inú sì ní èrè rẹ̀.
bákan náà ni ọmọ jẹ́ adùn ìgbéyàwó. àwọn ọmọ ni wọ́n lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ṣètò ààbò àti ìgbáyégbádùn káàkiri àgbáńláyé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ṣe wà nínú àwọn ìwé òfin ní àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè. lára rẹ̀ ni ẹ̀tọ́ ètò ààbò tó fi dé ẹ̀tọ́ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ àti ẹ̀tọ́ lórí fífi ọmọ ṣe òwò ẹrú àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ yìí ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ni wọ́n fi àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ wọn dùn wọ́n tí wọn kò sì ní òmìnira. ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ti ìjọba ni kò dùn wò, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ di alárìnkiri látàrí àìsí ètò gidi fún wọn. àwọn ọmọ míì ti di ẹni tí ń tajà láàkó tó yẹ kí wọ́n wà ní iléèwé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀ ti di ẹni tó rí oyún àròtẹ́lẹ̀ he. bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé àwọn èsì òkọ́kọ́ ikọ̀ Boko Haram ni wọ́n ya wọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn obìnrin Chibok níbi ọdún 9 sẹ́yìn tí wọ́n sì jí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí ó jẹ́ 276 gbé. títí di àkókò yìí àwọn 18 ni ó ṣì wà lákàtà ikọ̀ àwọn ajínigbé Boko Haram gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìròyìn ṣe fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀. àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan dìde eléyìí tí wọ́n ṣe ìpolongo tí wọ́n pè ní Bring Back Our Girls, èyí tí ó ń fi ọkàn àwọn èèyàn balẹ̀ wípé àwọn tó kù ní àkàtà àwọn ajínigbé ẹ̀dá náà ni yóò gba ìtúsílẹ̀. Leah Sharibu, ọmọ ọdún 14 tí ó jẹ́ ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi tí àwọn ikọ̀ Boko Haram jí gbé ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ Dapchi ilé tó wà nípínlẹ̀ Yobe ní ọjọ́ 19 oṣù kejì ọdún 2018 ló ṣì wà lákàtà wọn títí di àkókò yìí tí ọmọ ọ̀hún sì ti di ọmọ ọdún 19 pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀. ǹjẹ́ a lè sọ wípé ìjọba àpapọ̀ àti àwùjọ wa mọ ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọmọ àti ṣé ètò ààbò tiẹ̀ wà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́? àwọn akọ̀ròyìn wa lọ sí àárín ìlú láti bá àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀.
orílẹ̀-èdè wa kò rí báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìrírí tí a wà ní. ìgbà tó di 1980 free education Awólọ́wọ̀ ló lè ṣe. mo ní opportunity ó ní mo ṣe ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti lọ sí secondary school. opportunity kan nìyẹn tí ò bá sí free education lákòókò yẹn mi ní lọ sí school. now àwọn ọmọ wa nísìnyí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló wà nílé à ń sọ pé free education tí wọ́n á ní wọ́n fọ́mọ lóúnjẹ ní school kò sóúnjẹ kankan tó ń fọ́mọ ní school a kàn ń gbọ́ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ò materialize. so gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ti fi dùn wọ́n àwọn gan ò ní gbẹ́kẹ̀lé orílẹ̀-èdè wa àti ìjọba.
wọn ò ní ẹ̀tọ́. when I travel to US tẹ́ bá bóyá láti junction bẹ̀ ẹ máa ráwọn security wọ́n máa dúró síbẹ̀. tẹ́ bá tún rí kíní street kíní wọn náà security wọn ó wà ń bẹ̀. bọ́ wọn ṣe kò sí nǹkan táwọn ọmọ fẹ́ benefit now because we don't have security.
well àfẹ́kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba the first place náà wọ́n tó kọ́ tá fẹ́ kí ìjọba kọ́ ṣe fún wa ni wípé we need more security nínú àwọn iléèwé àwọn secondary school wa we need more security tí ó máa fi lè jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn kọ́ lè wà safe. so ọpọlọ.
bákan náà àwọn ọmọdé náà bá àwọn akọ̀ròyìn wa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń retí lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ pẹ̀lú bí àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn ìwé ṣe kò.
nǹkan tá à ń expect kí àwọn ìjọba ṣe fún wa ni wípé ọmọ làwa náà bí kidnapping ṣe wà káàkiri tó ń jíyàn gbé yẹn kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ìjọba wa bá wa mú àwọn civil defence àwọn security kọ́ bá wa mú wọn kọ́ máa kọ́ fún wọn sí school oníkálukú bí àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn yẹn sìn kọ́ fún wọn sí school bí iwájú gate wa yẹn kọ́ fún wọn síbẹ̀ kí wọ́n wà ní school kọ́ dúró tì wá because kọ́ lè bá wa fún protection for our own protection. so kò ní sí wàhálà kò ní sí ìdààmú kankan tí tó fi ń fọ́nra wọn lórí tó fi ń jà táwọn student fi ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó da yẹn ìyẹn ò ní wáyé ga òkè ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ká wo bí president wa yẹn sìn àtàwọn governors wa ṣebí torí pé wọ́n kàwé náà ṣe déyàn ńlá àwa ni a máa rúlu Nàìjíríà yìí.
a fẹ́ kí àwọn ìjọba wa kó bá wa pèsè ètò ààbò fún àwa ọmọdé torí àwa ni ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwa lájẹ máa gbé orílẹ̀-èdè ìdèbí tó ga irú àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn yẹn sì kí àwọn ìjọba wa kó bá wọn fi wá sí àwọn ilé ìwé kọ̀ọ̀kan so that kí wọ́n bá lè máa dáàbò bo àwa ọmọ iléèwé.
ọ̀rọ̀ náà kò yọ àwọn olùkọ́ sílẹ̀ nípa kíké sí ìjọba lórí àwọn nǹkan tó lè mú kí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ àti àyíká ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ó dùn wò kí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ó sì lè rẹ́sẹ̀ walẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà.
ìjọba nílò wọ́n ń gbìyànjú ṣùgbọ́n ìjọba tún nílò láti bá wa wo àwọn agbọn kan nínú ètò ẹ̀kọ́ fún àpẹẹrẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iléèwé olùkọ́ ò tó. èkejì àwọn tí à ń pè ní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ gangan láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba wa pé bá ti gbé kalẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣeré o ó dàbí ẹni pé wọ́n nílò láti wo àárín yẹn náà kí wọ́n rí i pé àwọn kòríkúlọ̀mù wọn ń pè wọ́n dúró dáadáa wọ́n sì bá òde òní mu nínú ètò tá a fẹ́ fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iléèwé lónìí ni ò ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ibi táwọn ọmọ lè forí pamọ́ sí. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ olùkọ́ gan ni ò ní bí pé ibi tó lè forí pamọ́ sínú iléèwé rẹ̀ ilé ò tó àwọn nǹkan tí à ń lò léèwé wọn tó. a fẹ́ kíjọba bá wa wo àárín yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ mo ti sọ wọ́n ń gbìyànjú ṣùgbọ́n kí wọ́n bá wa wo àárín yẹn kí wọ́n rí i pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan tó wúlò fún olùkọ́ tí ó mú kó lè kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn tínú rí ó dùn wípé òun ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí bó ti yẹ kó rí tí ó lè fi yẹn gàǹtà kí ìjọba bá wa wò kí wọ́n sì mú ṣe. kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sí ààbò tó dánmọ́rán dáadáa ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iléèwé ìjọba. ìdí ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ tá a ní nísìnyí wọ́n bá gbójú agan ẹ̀ fọgbọ́n ṣe ni. ṣùgbọ́n mi ń wò pé tíjọba bá lè mú àwọn bíi àmọ̀tẹ́kùn yẹ àwọn bíi civil defence ẹ máa rìpọ́tù bẹ́ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ń wò wọ́n gan yóò tún dínkù dáadáa.
nǹkan tí èmi rò pé ìjọba lè ṣe ká dá wa padà síbi tá a ti ń bọ̀ láyé àtijọ́ níbi tí a ń gbé àṣà nípa kí ọmọ kó ní bẹ̀rù òbí àti bẹ̀rù àwọn àgbàlagbà kí ìmúra wọn kó dùn wò kí ẹ̀sìn kó padà síbi tí ó yẹ kó wà nípa pé tí ẹ̀sìn bá wà á ní ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ọmọ ò ní jọ yẹn gbé òkùnkùn ẹwà èdè ẹwà ọ̀rọ̀ ká bùn ọ̀wọ̀ fún àgbàlagbà kí ẹ má jẹ́ pé àṣà ìlú òyìnbó òun là ń gbé dání ká gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ nínú ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa.
ẹ̀wẹ̀ láti wá ṣe àyájọ́ pọ̀pọ̀ṣìnṣìn ọdún àwọn èwe tọdún yìí ọ̀gá àgbà fún àjọ Hope for Second Chance Foundation OSEC ìbùkún olúwa ọ̀tẹ́sílẹ̀ ké sí ìjọba àpapọ̀ láti mú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọdé ilé tó rìn káàkiri lọ́kùnkúndùn kí wọ́n sì pèsè ibùdó ilé tó dùn wò bíi mímọ ògiri yíká àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́. bákan náà ni ó tún ké sí àwọn òbí láti má ṣe fi ọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ wọn kí wọ́n sì mú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ wọn náà lọ́kùnkúndùn.
bí a ṣe wá ń wo àyájọ́ àwọn ọmọdé ní orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà May 27 tó jẹ́ Children's Day intercom tún fẹ́ pè ní pé kí àwọn ìjọba kí wọ́n jọ ká tún mójútó àwọn ọmọ wa pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà lójú títì street children. mo tún fẹ́ fi eléyìí tún pé àkíyèsí àjọ tó ń mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ wọ́n ń ṣe takuntakun ṣùgbọ́n kó tún bá wa mójútó àti rí i pé àwọn skúùlù wa ní fẹ́ǹsì yí wọn ká. mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn iṣẹ́ náà ṣùgbọ́n kí wọ́n tún bá wa mójútó àwọn iṣẹ́ náà. ìkẹta wá ni pé ká rí bá a ṣe máa nínú gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ká wá ọ̀nà láti fi àwọn ọmọ wa káwọn náà lè bá wa darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn èwe lágbàńlá ayé ni wọ́n máa ń ṣe ní gbogbo ọjọ́ 27 oṣù karùn-ún jákèjádò àgbáńlá ayé tí àkòrí tọdún yìí sì jẹ́ pípèsè ètò ìrànwọ́ owó fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀.
gbogbo wa náà láti ìkànnì ti alára àgbà yìí dá Solutions 93.9 FM la kí àwọn èwe wa kó àyájọ́ ọjọ́ wọn tó kò lónìí. ojúlé ọgọ́rùn-ún lé àwẹ̀ ní lójú ọ̀nà torí kọjá lọ sí Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ Òkè Àdó ńlẹ̀ Ìbàdàn láti ìkànnì ti Solutions 93.9 FM nìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí ti ń dé sétí ìgbọ̀nyìn àròyìn tó kù tẹ́gbọ́n ní tílé òkèrè àti tèrè ìdárayá.
Solutions FM 93.9 Òkè Àdó nílùú Ìbàdàn láyé ń gbọ́ filẹ̀ má gbé kúrò Solutions FM àwa lọ́nà àbáyọ.
èyí ni ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí.
ẹ káàbọ̀ padà ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí ń tẹ̀síwájú ní báyìí ìròyìn tilẹ̀ òkèrè. lónìí ilẹ̀ Iran ti fi ẹ̀sùn kan ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky ilé tí wọ́n pé wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó jẹmọ́ ti àtakò kan ilẹ̀ ti Iran láòkò tí a wà yìí pẹ̀lú ìpè tí wọ́n pé wọ́n ń pè wípé ká má fún wọn ní ẹ̀rọ èyí tó lè lọ rí ju àdókù kó fún wọn nílẹ̀ ti Russia gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ti ṣe ṣàlàyé wọn pé nínú ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí tó jáde láti ẹnu ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Ukraine wọ́n pé ló ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ ti ìkọlù ni àti ní pàápàá jùlọ ìmọ̀ wá omijé ojú àánú láti gba ohun ìjó olóró tó ń ti ẹ̀náwó láti ọ̀dọ̀ wọn níwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ Iran náà pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ ṣẹ́ délẹ̀ wípé àwọn ò fẹ́ ta ohun ìjó olóró kankan tó jẹmọ́ ti ẹ̀rọ tí ń fò lókè fúnlẹ̀ ti Russia kó tó di wípé wọ́n láǹfààní àti wá ṣàlàyé wípé àwọn ti pèsè ìwọ̀n abá díẹ̀ fún wọn síájú kógun àjàkú akátó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàrin àwọn àti ilẹ̀ ti Ukraine. Ilẹ̀ Ukraine ṣàlàyé wípé ẹ̀rọ ilé ìtẹ́ pé wọ́n tà fún ọ̀hún ló kó ipa takuntakun nínú kíkọlù àwọn nílùú àwọn àti bíba àwọn nǹkan àwọn jẹ́. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ nínú ìròyìn aré ìdárayá ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù tọ́jú orí wọn wà lógún ọdún lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà Flying Eagles náà pé wọ́n ti ṣetán o láti kojú Brazil lónìí lópin ìdíje ẹkùn eléyìí tí wọ́n pé wọ́n wà èyí tí wọ́n ṣetán láti dúró sókè téńtélé ẹkùn ọ̀hún nínú ìdíje ife ẹ̀yà àgbáńlá ayé tọdún 2023 àwọn tọ́jú orí wọn wà lógún ọdún èyí tí ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ akọ́nimọ̀ọ́gbá wọn Ladan Boso ló ti ṣàlàyé pé àwọn agbábọ́ọ̀lù òun wà ní sẹpẹ́ o láti kojú ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù ti Brazil láòkó ògbà tí ń bá àwọn oníròyìn sọ̀rọ̀ ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù méjèèjì ni wọ́n kojú ara wọn lónìí lórí pápá èyí tí ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Brazil sì nílò àmì mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láti fi wẹ̀ èèyàn kẹ̀kẹ́ jáde kí wọ́n sì léwájú eegun tí wọ́n wà bákan náà ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Flying Eagles ní ó nílò àmì kan péré láti parí síbi tó tó àtẹ̀yẹ tán dá ní ẹkùn tí wọ́n wà. èyí lópin ìròyìn eléyìí tó jẹ́ ti ọjọ́ kan rí fún títọ̀sán tòní ká tó máa lọ kókó àwọn ìròyìn tẹ́ ti gbọ́ rèé lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan sí látẹnu Zainab Kasali.
kí a tó máa lọ ẹgbẹ́ kókó ìròyìn ọ̀hún lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti ṣe ìkìlọ̀ lórí gbígbé ohun ìjà olóró kiri ní ọjọ́ 29 oṣù Èbìbí. Àkànṣe àwọn ìròyìn wá dá lórí ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọmọdé ní ilẹ̀ òkèèrè. Iran ti fi ẹ̀sùn kan ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Ukraine fún gbígbìyànjú láti ra irinṣẹ́ ìjà láti ìkan ìwọ̀ oòrùn. Nípa ti eré ìdárayá, ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Flying Eagles ti sọ wípé àwọn yóò gba ẹ̀san lọ́wọ́ Brazil lónìí. Priscilla Olówóyọtán ni ó ṣe àkójọpọ̀ àti àtúntò ìròyìn yìí. Àsìkò àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn èwe o. Ẹ ṣeun tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí orúkọ mi ní Zainab Kasali.
ẹ má gbàgbé pé ẹ lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lójú òpó ti www.solutionsfm.ng ẹ lè ní wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ti Android phone yẹn wẹ́wà kan ní ìtàkùn tí wọ́n ń pàtẹ àgbáńlá ayé sí tẹ́yìn pè ní Google Play Store solutions93.net fm lẹ́ẹ̀tì kàn wá. Bákan náà lẹ lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lójú òpó ti Facebook fanpage yín Twitter Instagram àti YouTube @solutions939fm lẹ́ẹ̀tì kàn wá. Pẹ̀lú bí òjò ti ṣe ń sẹ́nu lélẹ̀ báyìí rí i dájú wípé ìwọ náà ò kí ń ju ilẹ̀ sójú àgbàrá àní rogun ìjàmbá omíyalé àgbàrá ya ṣọ́ọ̀bù Adébáyọ̀ Tíámíyù ẹ̀ ló kọ́ mi a kó àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn èwe tó kò fún ti tòní.
alágbàtọ́ kú àsìkò yìí gbogbo wa pátá lájèrè àwọn ọmọ wa o. Orúkọ tèmi ni Godwin láti iléeṣẹ́ Akandios International Edu Consult. Ǹjẹ́ yìí ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn pẹ̀lú àdínkù bákẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá ṣe mọ̀wé sí